Hi guys, Fabio Bonanno, just answering a question on if it fits your macros. Asked earlier on if you guys had questions for me on Facebook, and Lyle, sorry for pronouncing your name wrong, gave me this question. How often should you be allowed to, or how often is it okay to eat the not so good foods on an if it fits your macros protocol? So with if it fits your macros, essentially as long as you hit your carbohydrates, proteins and fats, then you can have what you want. In my opinion, it works. At the end of the day, if you want to lose fat, you need to be in a caloric deficit. Counting your calories, counting your macronutrients is an easy way of doing that. However, people are under the misconception that if you're on if it fits your macros, it's all Pop-Tarts and protein shakes, right? Which is okay, yes, you could get by one day by doing that, but it's not what we call optimal. So your body obviously runs a lot better and a lot more efficiently on what you would call the clean foods. So fruit, veg, good clean meats, good fats. But at the end of the day, a carbohydrate ends up as glycogen, so it doesn't matter where you get it from. For body composition, it's going to get used the same. As long as your fibre intake's adequate, then if in theory sugar's irrelevant. I would personally limit the bad foods or not so good foods. I mean, as often as you can. Don't have it for the sake of having it. Hormonally, you've got to look at that response. So hormonally, if you take 20-30% of your carbohydrates from Pop-Tarts, you're not going to be firing on all cylinders, because there's a lot of additives in there, E-numbers, man intervention. So if there has been a chemical process or a machine process, then the chemical and the molecular structure of the food has been altered, so your body is not going to process it as well. If it fits your macros isn't, as I said, all Pop-Tarts. So right now I've always done if it fits your macros. However, I'm following paleo principles, and again that's principles, so I'm combining two of these things, and I'm also having most of my carbohydrates later on in the day. So is that carb backloaded? These things are all part of what's good nutrition. However, people overlook the fact that you just need to keep the basics right, keep them consistent. Fruit, veg, fibre. If you eat organic foods, don't eat Pop-Tarts, then you're going to be a lot more balanced, your body's going to be a lot more efficient, you're going to burn fat easier, you're going to build muscle easier, stay hydrated as well. So the answer to the question is as least as possible. Don't cheat because you can cheat. As I said, I don't feel the need to binge doing this paleo, if it fits your macros, carb backloading hybrid principle, and I'm going to keep on following it, because if I start introducing bread, me personally, then I'm going to want more bread. Wheat, I'm going to want more wheat. So I would rather not eat these things, because I know what it can be like when I binge, and then that offsets all the hard work and it defeats the purpose of weighing your food or calculating your calories if you're going to spend one day throwing your whole week's hard work out the window. That's my opinion. So I would definitely make sure that you minimise the amount of times you have the bad foods, but if you can show the discipline, then yeah, there's no real limit, but as I said, minimise it. Try and make sure you get your fruit and your fibre, so I'd say at least 2, 3, 4 bits of veg a day, at least. 1 or 2 pieces of fruit. But again, don't be limited. Sometimes I've had 5 bananas in one day and a couple of apples, and oh my god, I never got fat. So don't worry about it. If you want, put your Pop-Tart in there, put your bad food in there, but just make sure you take care of the essentials first. So don't live off the Pop-Tarts. Make sure you have your fish oil, your fibre, your fruit, your veg. Stay plenty hydrated from a good variety of foods, and yeah, you're not really going to go far wrong with that. And with regards to weight loss or weight gain, then that's up to you. I can't tell you how much is good for yourself to gain or lose. Just step on the scales every morning, make sure that you're going in the right direction. If you're not, increase your carbohydrates, decrease them, see what happens. Next week, do the same again, adjust if you have to. Anyway, that's another extra bit of information on if it fits your macros. Hopefully it helped. If you've got any more questions, then let me know. Thanks guys.